Alright, brand new set time. Obsidian Flames, we have our third Scarlet and Violet set. I, as per usual, have my Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box, which is my one of that I get every time a new set comes out. That's at least what I've been trying to do, especially because of these sweet promos that have the Pokemon Center stamp on it. If you get it this way, this one features Charmander staring out the window like a little cat angry at the birds outside that he can't go and attack, which I think is super funny. The fact that Pidgey's just kind of staring there giving the side eye, like not caring either. Super awesome. I'm not sure what else is exclusive, but I know it's definitely that promo card. So, without further ado, let's just break into my one of ETB and see what we get out of this. And mind you, this is probably the Scarlet Violet set that I've seen the least about. Like, usually I'll kind of follow and see what's coming out in the set list. I mean, like, obviously I saw leaks of, like, all like the special arts and whatnot as they were coming. But I haven't really looked into any of the Pokemon that are super featured in the set. I maybe glanced through the list, like, once. But I feel like a lot of this is going to be a surprise. And I also haven't read, like, any of the text. Why is this so hard to pull apart? Just trying to show the inside. Okay, so yeah, Charizard, Dragonite, who I saw his attack, he's kind of underwhelming. Tyranitar, which I think is super cool. I know a lot of people have been pointing it out, but it does remind me of the Delta species stuff with having Pokemon assigned a different type from their original type. I'd like to see more hollows maybe done that way. I think that'd be kind of cool and even more reminiscent. I'd love to see some, especially in like promo foil, but I think for right now we're just getting the big EXs in that fashion. I think without further ado, let's just break this out so you get your nice Obsidian Flames. Well, I guess they're just kind of flames. They're not really that black. It's kind of like burgundy to that. And then what, is it 11 from these? I forget again. It's been a while. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 booster packs. And mind you, this is 60 bucks still. I still think that's a lot for this. The promo definitely still helps with the price and the extra booster packs, but I don't know. And then where's our symbol? Do we not have a set symbol on this thing? Oh, it's there, but it's kind of like tipped over. Oh, yeah, it's just the EX thing now, because there is no set symbol. Boring. Dice suck now. I mean, I guess the dice colors are cool, but... Ooh, oh, I like the, like, ruby kind of hollow foil to the front there. Get your normal white on the inside. Are these still the new kind of sleeves? I really opened these up to see in a while. Are they still making the... Yeah, they're still doing the new, like, thicker gloss that's worse for displaying, but better for playing. I guess that's just around to stay. I really wish in, like, some, like, collector boxes they would do... I guess I shouldn't show that, because this is going to already be used. I wish they would do, like, the better style sleeves, like, for displaying in, like, collector items versus player items, but I don't know. Okay, so there's your Charmander without the stamp. I still have to give you both, too, because you get both varieties. It's just super cool. And then you get your stamped one. Very, very cool. So you don't have to go to your way to buy a normal ETB. I will applaud them for that. I still think that's a great thing. You know, your Brick of Energy. Great for playing if you need more of it. And then, oh, even the dividers have the ruby kind of nature to it. And I think we've seen this Charmander art. I feel like this has gone around for a long time, like, for generations. Like, I've seen that artwork printed on different things before. Just obviously this is in a different shade. And done up from his normal colors. And then the ETB itself is also sick. Yeah. Oh, that's a really cool storage one. I hope the normal one's like this too. I haven't seen the normal ETB, but I would have to guess that that's what it looks like. So without further ado, I'll move the promos off to the side. I'll move the weird poison burn counters that are always damaged in these things now whenever I get them. And we'll just go through some Obsidian. Pack arts, I guess you got Charizard to start. Makes perfect sense. I am recording, right? I don't know. I felt like I wasn't for a second. All right, and let's see what comes in any of these kind of packs. I don't know. I've had good luck with the ETBs in the past, so I'm hoping to continue that. Pidgeotto, Mawile, Ninetales, and Greta. Okay, we got our first trainer here. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. During this turn, your Pokemon can't attack. So that sucks because, A, you can't use it turn 1. If that was like a turn 1 thing where you couldn't attack anyway, that'd be sick. Like, I wish that was kind of a supporter that might let you do that, but clearly that's not what they're going for here. Yeah, that's just a shame all around. There's really no point in setting up energy. People have so many ways to just target your Pokemon that are sitting there building up in the background. Yeah, not great. Scyther. Oh, Melmetal gets a card. Okay, cool. Do you have a Melmetal somewhere in here? Love Clodsire getting more. Granbull, Malamar. Wait, what is the ability? Once during your turn, you may look at the top card of your opponent's deck. If you do look... Yeah, it's dumb. And we got this guy. We got... wait, is this the same? Oh, he has 2 artworks in this set. I never understood why they do that sometimes. Oh, and then we get our first actual EX, which is not necessarily a new Pokemon. It does have new attacks from its original Koraidon counterpart in the base set. Splitting Beam, 20 damage to your opponent's benched Pokemon. It's kind of cool. 60 spread damage for 1 energy. Kind of neat. And then Gaia Pressor, 230, and then it does 30 to itself. Not bad if you have a way to heal that damage back, but still, it's just tough to get 3 fighting energy attached. And I don't even know what it would counter right now in the current meta. I guess Dark type, but Charizard's weak to Grass, which is weird. And there's no other really crazy Dark decks being run that are weak to their normal fighting counterpart. So, I don't know. I think he's just as silly as his other one. The other version might actually still be a little bit better. Actually, no. Does it do a bit more damage? No, it doesn't have the Cry ability, though. But I think you use a combination of both of them to get that to work, probably. And then we get a Toxtricity. I don't think he has anything interesting. 30 more damage for each different type of bench Pokemon. I don't know. Yeah, just kind of normal. Normal hollow. Oh, you're right. I forgot our first one was a trainer. I just forgot the trainers could be the rares. I need to look at more of the artwork, too, as we're going through these. It's so hard for me not to try to spoil things. Ooh, very cool. Like, point... Ooh, that's a cool Inkay. Dig that. Toedscruel, Houndour. Oh, Skarmory, my boy. He still doesn't have a good attack, right? Yep, no, absolutely not. This Pokemon can't use. Yeah, no, boring. Espeon's in here. Ooh, Sharpedo got an art. We get Swablu over the... Hey, okay, and I think this is our first art rare, right? And nothing on the back. Ooh, Entei. What does this guy do? As long as this Pokemon's in the active spot. Attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon do 20 less. 20 more damage for each fire. Maybe it could be good. I feel like you could use him maybe with the other Entei EX. That might be a fun, like, dual attacking deck. Oh, and you can use him with double turbo and the triple colorless energy thing, I think, as well, which is kind of neat. It could be useful for something. And then if I remember, all 3 of these, the Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot, all have a special art. And they're done by, like, the same person. Yeah, it just feels very minimalist. I don't think I've seen Jerky's other arts. Well, it's a tasty print line down that whole left side. But when you do, there's a lot of color. Kind of expect it. Kind of cool looking. I don't know. Very minimal. He's kind of pointing you through one of the early routes of the Pokemon games, I feel like. Neat. And I don't think he's... Oh, yeah, right. The Pidgeot has an EX. I don't even know if he got a special art. And I think that's what a lot of people are kind of complaining about. That, like, Paldea Evolved, I think, had double the amount of, like, special art rares and stuff that this set has. This is really just, like, a Charizard or Bust set again. There's some other cool stuff in it, but, like, it's a lot more few and far between than the other ones. Oh, hey, we got another EX. Very sweet. I also kind of want to take a look at that Togekiss. Actually, maybe we'll do that first, and then we'll come back. Once at the end of your turn, after you attack, you may use his ability to draw cards to save 8 in your hand. Oh, so you can still attack. Man, I mean, if you can get some stage 2s in your bench, that is a very powerful draw engine. That's super sick. And then Toedscruel EX, prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon, done to all of your Pokemon that have energy attached. Effects of attacks. Interesting. So I think that blocks things like Giratina's one move that just says knock something out, right? Your opponent's Pokemon don't your Pokemon that have energy attached. Okay. Existing effects are not removed. Damage is not an effect. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so that's something. That's kind of neat. And we're doing 40 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon that has any grass on it for 2. Okay, yeah, he could be... I mean, I think I heard somebody say this at one point, that he's a good Charizard counter. I guess effects of attacks wouldn't be like Charizard's damage increasing. His damage doesn't matter. But it does do enough to do that, and he has a stage 1. And he's pretty bulky at 270. And you could get some pretty good numbers if you get grass energy around. You definitely have things like Gardenia to accelerate a few more on a turn. You've got, whatchamacallit, Leafeon V to accelerate energy a bit in the early turn. And you could probably just use Arceus too. Same thing for just energy acceleration around. Put him in your deck too. Oh, Patrol Cap. As long as this Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot, cards in your deck can't be discarded. Cards in your deck? What? Can't be discarded by effects of your opponent's attacks, abilities, item cards, but what the... Okay, so it protects your deck? I don't... Maybe that's like a future thing, or I'm not thinking of where that could be useful. If I find something more about that, that's interesting. But, like, yeah, okay, so it prevents people from manipulating what's in your deck, which I don't think we have too much of right now. I mean, I guess it prevents Durant, but he's gone. And he's Pokemon you're benched, interesting. You're putting in, yeah, cool-looking Darkrai, but nothing special on that. Yeah, Patrol Cap, I don't really get that. Yeah, someone explain this to me. Maybe I'm dumb. Is in the active spot, cards in your deck can't be discarded by effects of your opponent's attacks. Okay, what in the deck? That's so weird. I could see in like the hand or something else like that. Then again, discard doesn't really do that either. Usually people just kind of shuffle your hand around back into your deck. Weird? Does that like help even yourself? No, opponents. Opponents, not your own. So it can't like prevent something from throwing things in the lost zone. Interesting. And then, as assuming we get more art rares. Okay, we've got the Scoville, and as long as Pokemon's in play, it's 2 types. Interesting. Kind of makes sense with its different heads being different colors. I guess fire and grass, right? Yeah, makes sense. And then we get Larvitar eating dirt. I guess because he's like larval. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan. He's even got like dirt marks around his mouth. Again, another weird minimalist artwork. This is by a different person this time. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's kind of creepy to me, but cool. We still haven't gotten any like bigger special art rares or full arts or golds, anything. So maybe we can get, if we can get one of those for this entire box, that'd be pretty good. Bisharp, that's a cool Magneton. Again, very simple. You got Stunfisk, Pokemon attached. It is damaged by attack your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, just put damage on things. That makes sense. He usually does that kind of stuff. Nope. Oh, Team Star Grunt. Put an energy attach your opponent's active Pokemon on top of their deck. Classic. We've seen this in other ways before. And then we've got another Entei, which we've already seen. Getting down to the wire. Tresmore. I promise the reading won't be as heavy if I open more of this. Alright, Pidgey, Fungus. I'm just curious to see if this is going to have any impact on the meta really at all. Haven't seen too much yet in terms of I guess now's a good time to talk about this. We got nothing on the I regret buying the booster box I bought. God damn. I should just people have been saying that the pull rates on the Charizards in this set have been wild, and I think it's because there's only like 6 special art rares. This being one of them, so yeah. There's your chase card Charizard. The fact that 2 out of 3 sets I've pulled the chase cards for already, yeah, you know, Scarlet Violet block is super easy. I do like this though. It makes me feel less pressure to buy a set. I don't know. I don't care. I'd rather open packs and get things always. So like this is fine by me that the pull rates are easier. Prices are higher obviously, but again, it makes prices lower if you don't pull a chase. Like I'm gonna keep hunting Paldea because I still want the Iono to pull myself, but it's good that it could be cheaper. I don't know. I don't see it as a bad thing. I'm not really here for like billion-dollar chase cards. I don't need another Evolving Sky set out of this weird Charizard one. I don't need this to be another Burning Shadows, you know? That's fine. If they want to make this super sick card an easy pull rate, I am down. That's really, really cool looking. And he's Dark type. Pokemon hand you evolve. You may search your deck for up to 3 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Damn. Oh, fire. Okay, so you can mesh him with... Oh, no, he does use fire to attack. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, makes total sense. Super easy energy acceleration. Awesome with an evolve. 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent's taken with a base 180. That's still not bad. I mean, you're hitting like Arceus numbers on your first attack, and then the more your opponent takes, the easier it's going to be for you to get a win. And he's got 330 HP, which is getting back into VMAX range as an EX that's worth 2 prizes. That makes me nervous. I hope that isn't saying something for what's going to happen with the rest of this generation. I was happier with things sticking around 280, but I guess they don't get special abilities, right? So, like V's and whatnot, so I guess maybe that's why they're like, okay, a little more HP, less crazy stuff, but like, that in itself is already crazy, you know? Oh, cool. Hey, we're not even done yet. Okay, we've got... I love opening these. There's just so much to look at. This is so much fun. We got Varoom, who's working on a car, I guess. Fitting, considering he's like the little engine dude. Very cute. The artwork's just getting more and more detailed, I feel like. I mean, more minimalist, but like I just feel like it's really making use of all of its space really well for a lot of these bigger cards, so that's sick. And then Pidgeot EX, I think, is the thing I've seen a lot of people trying to play with Charizard. We'll see if it's actually effective. Bibarel might still be the GOAT until he rotates out. But once on your turn, you may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. You can't use more than 1 quick search per... That's pretty good. The problem is just evolving to it, I think, is kind of a pain in the ass. I don't know what exactly you're looking for. And they may discard a stadium and play for 120 for 2. That's not bad. That's pretty good attack. The problem, I guess, is just these a stage 3 and getting them into play is going to be a pain. But, yeah, I mean, quick search... Being basically what Forest Seal Stone is doing as an ability is pretty cool. I guess it can be turned off by Path as opposed to Forest Seal. But, yeah, no, not bad. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's what the Charmander looks like. I don't think I've even seen this artwork. Very cute. There's a Dratini. If I could pull the Dragonite, that'd be actually sick. Brassius, count the amount of cards in your hand. Shuffle those cards into your deck. Then draw that many cards plus 1. It could be draw support. Who knows? Ooh, cool looking Magnezone. Grabominable, Pidgeotto, Numel, and can we get one more EX for the road? We cannot. We have another Greta. But who cares? We already pulled the chase card and made our money back easily in one box. I guess, again, with these rates being nuts, we're going to see where this thing settles at, but it might be the cheapest chase Charizard we've ever had. good or bad. I don't know. If you really want the card, awesome, because you're going to be able to buy it for not like fucking $400 immediately. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think of Obsidian Flames. I almost said Blaze. Darkness Ablaze, Obsidian Flame. There's too many fire sets that keep coming out in the third slot for every generation. Please stop. Please help me. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Have you pulled the chase already? The pull rate seems crazy for you. Yeah, let me know. I'll do a recap and we'll see how we did. All right, peace.